Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing fantastic, and today is a special day because, you know, I love doing the videos and producing the content for all of you who are watching it. I really do appreciate and love all of you for your support. But every now and then, you know, I get a viewer that sends me something, which is a different change of pace for me anyway. I'm used to, you know, being nice and you know, doing the giveaways and all that kind of stuff, and it's an interesting dynamic to have someone's generosity be turned on me, and I'm not used to it, and when it happens I greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to roll an intro, we're just going to get right into this because I did a live stream and a very kind viewer of the channel, 556 Media, he told me about a particular knife that he liked, and he decided to buy one for me and send it to me. So it came in today, and I'm very greatly appreciative. So 556 Media, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you, buddy. And yeah, we're gonna check it out. So yeah, I didn't peek or anything like that. You know, I didn't do nothing sneaky. So let's see. We got stuff in here that y'all don't need to see, because I don't need everybody. Well, I guess it don't really matter. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, so we were doing a live stream and we were talking about, you know, knives, of course, and he had experience with this particular knife, and you know, never really seen it before, and he said, hey, I'm gonna buy one and send it to you. And so this is a Glock OEM field knife made. I don't know if it's made by Glock or if it's a, you know, like a deal with another company just to produce it to their specs. I'm pretty sure it's more the latter than the former. So, but he said this was a really good knife. You know, it was interesting when I looked at it, at least on the website. And I will try to, I think if you just look up Glock, like Glock, that kind of Glock, and just look up field knife, I think that's how I found it. But it's very reminiscent to me anyway of the let's see, where's it at? Man, where are all my little bushcraft knives at? Man, see, this is what happens around here, man. I hate moving stuff around, because when I move stuff around, now I'm lost. I don't know where nothing is. But anyway, you know, some of my little bushcraft knives that I have, you know, this is kind of that same form factor, although this knife is a little bit longer. So it does have a little more business to it, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. The retention piece, now all this is plastic. Like all of the sheath here and everything, it's all plastic, and it has this retention right here that, let's see, how does that hold the knife in? Let's see. Okay, so it just clips over the base plate there, like that. Okay, good. That will definitely hold the knife in for sure. And we have a belt clip that has the same kind of system that interlocks, and you know, it's plastic, but it seems to be pretty durable because there's not a lot of movement involved in these pieces. Like the amount of movement is very minimal. So, you know, generally plastic kind of gives up the ghost, you know, when you try to bend it too much, and it ends up overcoming and it ends up breaking. So, all right, so this is what we got here, and it says Austria. Okay, it's made in Austria, and it says Glock 81. I don't know what that means, but it feels like the handle is plastic too. Okay, we got a stopper there on the end. And we do have a sort of a flange here, and then the piece here that hooks into this. Or no, this hooks onto the side. What am I saying? Okay, so let's see. I think the main thing about this is that right there, the saw end right here. Ooh, and she's sharp too. Oh yeah, okay. Them things got a little bite to them. Okay, so it's got a very interesting blade profile. The spine up top where the saw is pretty thick. You know, it's a pretty thick spine on the top, and then it starts radiusing down very, very soon after you get out of the saw itself, when it drops down, you really start losing a lot of meat till it kind of terminates there at the point, at the sharp edge. But he said this was a really good knife, and he really likes his. So I trust him. And that goes for any of you guys. You know, that's why in the videos, you know, I really do ask that you engage with me in the comment sections of the videos, especially if you have, you know, some, you know, degree of familiarity or experience with any said product. Because, you know, that way we can all help each other. Because, you know, I'm definitely not a know-it-all. I am a knower of very little. So I like it like this, you know. You know, he said this was a really good knife. He uses it. And I'm going to tell you something, you know, it's kind of got the look of my old USMC, my Marine Corps fighting knife, you know, with the handle. Very, very simple handle. I get a lot of vibes from that. And man, I wish I would have known, because I would have pulled that knife out. Because that's kind of what this reminds me of, is the Marine Corps fighting knife. It just doesn't have a saw on the top. So yeah, very reminiscent of that. Blade's probably a little wider too. I'm not sure what the steel is on this knife, but like I said, it says it's made in Austria. So yeah, very, very cool. We'll definitely put this to use. And it is nice that you do have a bigger pad here on the other side for your thumb. So if you are using this as a saw, you know, you do have a place to get more leverage to push with your thumb. So that's really nice. I like it. You know what? It's very simple. But you know what? Simple is a lot of times the most effective, right? So yeah, very good. Love it. Cannot thank you enough, 556 Media, man. Awesome. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. You are a scholar and a gentleman. So yeah, we will definitely, whenever we finally get out into the nature, we will definitely use this knife. Definitely use it. Love it. Very cool. Does have a wheat pole, so it won't, you know, won't collect water. So we like that. Okay. Like I said, very simple. And, you know, if you're interested, again, you know, just type in Glock. What is it? What did I say? Glock OEM field knife with a root saw. So yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. It does have a little oil on it, and it, you know, does have a black coated blade, so you'll probably, you know, make sure you keep your oil on you, so when you start using it and you start scarring it up, you can re-oil this bad boy. So awesome. Very, very cool. Very excited, man. I like getting stuff. It's awesome. But, you know, then again, who doesn't like getting stuff? All right, so let's go over an update real quick now that I got my little present here out of the way. Clean my table off. You know, it's okay. We just knocked everything on the floor, make a big old mess. It's okay. That's how we do things around here. Okay, so what's been going on? What has been going on? I was going to say something. But what was it? Okay, I have all the stuff picked out for the next giveaway. I had it, you know, up here on the table, and I had to throw it all in my chair so I could sit down here and do this video. Let's see. Other than that, I got a barrel and blade in, so I got to do a video on that. But right now, it's kind of a hectic time, because if you guys have been paying attention to the weather, we've got a little bit of rain brewing down in the Gulf of Mexico that's kind of coming right this way. It's not going to hit us, but it's going to come very close. We will definitely get bands and tornadoes and probably some good wind gusts from this. But the evil Brad, the other Brad, he lives further that way. So he is going to probably, it looks like the storm's going to go right over where he lives. So he's going to get his RV, because I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but we both, the evil Brad and myself, we had planned to both buy travel trailers so we could go around and camp together, which we have done already. We have camped together, and we're also going to Disney World together. So the thing that we're fighting now is he's going to bring his travel trailer over here to my shop, and we're going to kind of put it next to my RV, or to my travel trailer, so that it can be somewhat protected. At least it won't be in the really, really high wind. It'll just be in some of the wind gusts, hopefully. Because it would really stink, man, to have the RV get damaged, you know, right before, you know, we're getting ready to go to Disney World, man. That would suck. Holy mackerel, that would suck. Okay, so what else? You know, there was something else I was going to say, and I completely forgot. What was I going to say? Okay, talked about that, talked about that, talked about that, talked about the storm. Let's see, what else? What else can I jibber jabber on about here for a minute? What can I jibber jabber about? What? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't like dead air. I don't like it when I'm not talking because I can't stand it when other people do it. So I'm going to sit here and ramble for a second. Because there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, and Kevin, the winner of our last giveaway, he contacted me, verified his comment, and I got all his information. And I put that off. UPS has it, so that is gone. So that giveaway is done and in the books. So I don't have to worry about it no more, which is awesome. And I'm here to tell you something, man. All you guys that live above Georgia and Tennessee, like Georgia, Tennessee, Arizona, and just any way that way and up. Whew, man, that UPS, boy, the UPS be rough. It's one of them ones where they tell you how much, and you're like, well, how much? How much was that? So, yeah. But it's all good. I do it because I love all of you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I talked about that, talked about that, talked about that. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm really excited about getting the Lego video put together. It's going to be a lot of work because, like I said, it's a lot of clips, and it's a lot of clips that I really have to kind of edit around, and you know, I have to do a lot of tinkering, if you will. I have to do a lot of tinkering, but there was a lot of really cool displays, you know, Lego displays. And what was funny, and this is not to disparage, you know, what we saw, but the majority of things you see at a Lego convention, at least, and this was my first Lego convention, but you see tons of people selling Legos, like vendors. There was, man, there was a lot of vendors there selling Legos. And to me, looking at the prices, especially since I had just bought this Up house, they were really, really pricey. Like, they were priced way high. So I definitely would not have bought any sets from there, unless it was a really rare set that I can't find nowhere else on eBay or something, and that kind of stuff. But there was, obviously, the whole point of going to a Lego convention is to see all the custom built, you know, like dioramas or custom built things and custom kits. Because there was a company there called Brick Builders, I think, was the name of their website, Brick Builders or something. But they build custom pieces, and then they sell the kits to build it. And we were looking at, because my youngest daughter right now, she loves Five Nights at Freddy's. She got all off into the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and they had a Lego Freddy Fazbear head, and you know, it was only about that big. Okay, it was only about that big. So, you know, it wasn't huge. It wasn't a big thing. It was only about that big. You know, about that big, right? And I looked at it, and I said, oh, that's kind of cool. And, of course, my daughter was like, hey, I'd like to get that. And I was like, yeah. So I asked the dude, you know, hey, man, you got one of these? You know, and he didn't have it. He didn't have it. It was sold out. And he says, yeah, just go to the website, and you can, you know, we probably got them in stock on the website, which don't have any to show. I said, okay, that's cool. I went to the website, and man, that piece was like $300. I'm hoping my daughter forgets about it. I'm just going to be real with you. I hope she just, like, forgets that she saw it. Because that's rough. But anyway, alright, so that's about it. I was thinking about doing a live stream tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I have to meet my buddy with his RV at my shop, probably late tonight, so he can unload it and boogie on back home. So I'll have to leave and do that and mess with all that stuff. But other than that, like I said, we still got some videos to make, and I'm still working on doing some editing and stuff. It's just a very slow process. And, you know, I had told you guys in the last video that I took a couple days off. Well, I did, and I didn't. Man, I was playing Call of Duty, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I don't know if any of you guys play Call of Duty, but you know they got a Black Ops 6 coming out. I pre-bought that bad boy. I got in the beta. Man, boy, I was in there man. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm excited. I can't wait for that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 to launch, man. I love it. It pulled me away from Fortnite, believe it or not, because I usually play Fortnite. All right, that's it. Nobody wants to hear about that kind of stuff. What kind of video games I play. Anyway, I hope all you guys are doing well, and I may update, when the storm comes through. I may do some recording and just kind of show that stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Depends. Maybe something exciting will happen. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be boring. It'll come through and nothing will happen and it'll be boring. So yeah. Anyway, hope all you guys are awesome. See you guys in the next one. Peace.